Well, it looks to me like it's time to get rid of these. These are my wintered over Brussels sprouts, and as you can see, I'm getting little Brussels sprouts on them, little tiny ones. And I come out here and nibble on them as they go. No, they're pretty good. As you can see, this has gone to seed. So this is a failure. Now, okay, so when it's gone to seed, what I got to do is get all the plants out of this, and throw them away. But I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to do something I've been doing for a while. I'm going to throw them in the composter. So let's talk about composting a little bit. Now, I used to have trouble with composting because it never seemed to work. And I have found what really makes it work, and this is kind of dumb, but some of the dumb lessons are the simple things that don't seem obvious until you stumble right across them and oh, there it is right there. Anyway, one of the simple things that I have stumbled across that works is time. The toughest part about composting is time. Now, I'm sure if you're a professional composter, you can do things to make composting speed up and all those kind of things. But if you just have time and you just don't want to throw all your excess plants away, even the weeds and things like that, you can compost them. And as a matter of fact, it works really well. And let me show you this here. I'll open this composter right here and show you what's in it. Now, I've already taken a load out today, so it's kind of half empty, but let me show you. Okay, let me just set that lid down. Now, as you can see, let me rock this around a little. Now, as you can see, there's some fresh plants that I've just thrown in there. And there's some roots that are trying to grow. I guess they're old seeds from something. But then there's this stuff here. And you look at it, and you go, well, what is that stuff? Well, this is dirt. And there's no other way to put it. This is dirt, but this is dirt created from composting. See that? Anyway, you let that dry out a little bit, and this is great, rich soil. And what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to empty this out. It was so full that I had to empty it because I could hardly turn it anymore. But, oh yeah, there's some remnants here. You see, these are shreds of shreddings they've done, paper shreds. There's one right there. Yeah, see, these apparently have been stuck here on this and haven't been getting aerated and moved and stuff like that. So I guess that's another, you gotta let the stuff get aerated. Now I'm going to dump this over right now and get this compost out of here because there's plenty of compost in there, and I've got to get it out starting next season. And just so it's springtime here, so I'll dump it over and so now there are some things that haven't yet composted down, and as you can see, what I've got here is dirt. I've got some nice, very rich soil. So let me take this up and dump it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are up in what my wife and I call our sun deck. And this faces east, so you get sun all day until I don't know what, 3 o'clock, and then the sun fades away before the sun goes down because the house is behind us. Anyway, what I've got here now is there's the compost, and maybe you can see in these two grow beds I've already put some compost in, and in this one here I'm going to put this in and maybe some over there. This is how you do it. I'm sure all of you can absolutely. This is probably nothing monumental, but thing to notice is how much there is. And as I showed you before, this is just dirt. See, look at that. There's fibrous things in here, but this is really, well, there's a piece of plastic, but this is dirt. This is fine, fine soil. And where did I get it from? It's just the cuttings from the plants that I was going to throw away, like the Brussels sprouts that I just showed you. I'm going to be throwing them in the compost bin. And see, here's another thing. If I left it in here, it would compost away eventually. But and then basically spread this out. And this one's already got some things growing in it, and I don't want to disturb those, so I have to be a little more careful. So let's just kind of mush this around. Now what I'm going to do with these is these 3 grow beds over here, because there's nothing growing in there that I'm wanting to save right now. I'm going to I'll just mix that in there and really mix it in well with a little hand trowel. But for now, I'll just throw a little bit in here to help this out. Okay, so now that we've got all the compost delivered, and I do have one more container down there, one of those plastic trays, and I'm going to use that downstairs, down in the greenhouse. So there was more compost, and this is, well, I don't know, I've had that composter for 3 or 4 years, and I'm thinking that this is the first time I've emptied it, but I think this is probably really 2 years of putting stuff in here. Now you might think, well, 2 years, that ain't very much. But what would you have had if you had just been throwing them away? You know, so it's worthwhile because it does produce compost. And we'll talk about what you need for compost here in a little bit. But right now I'm going to mix this in and maybe grow some really good peppers or something in here. Boy, this is quite wet, so this is going to mix in quite nicely. Okay, I think this is about done. I've smoothed it all out. And this ought to make for a pretty good growing season. I'm going to put the watering sticks back in. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I emptied it out here. Now I threw a few other things in here. There's some celery and stuff. You can see the bottom of it. I threw it in here. And this was the last load, so I've got quite a bit more. And I think I'm going to end up putting the last load, splitting it between this grow bed and that grow bed. So you can back up and see them, because both of these have to go. And probably maybe that grow bed too back there. As you can see, that's also I think that's sprouting broccoli, and it's not doing well either. So that's got to come out, and we've got to plant some more stuff. And the level in there is a little low, so we can probably use it. So anyway, now I have something else over here. Now, this is a shredder can, or a garbage can that goes on the bottom of a shredder that I have. And this is all shredded paper out of my little office. This is very handy for compost too. Now, how do you make compost? Now, I think a lot of people already know, but if you're like me, when you first started out, you heard about it, but you didn't know what it was. You just something you buy at the garden store or something like that. But what it basically is you take plant material such as this, but it's any kind of plant material. It's even weeds, and there's a reason why a lot of people don't like to put weeds out there. I think they're worried about seeds and things like that, but even that you can deal with if you really want to. Now, see, here's some yellow stuff. That's fine. Here's one of these. Now, you're going to see what I'm going to do here is maybe break this up a little bit, or put it in a, just kind of fold it up and throw it in there. Now, that's not what a lot of people would do. They'd want to grind it up, and that works better if you do that. But if you got the time, it'll still compost down. Now, let me tell you about an experience I had a long time ago. I had another composter. Oh, this is a long time ago, and I had a crop of peas that I grew out in a little garden I had. Now, I had quite a lot of them, and I had one of those composters that looks like a barrel that you can turn. You can get them in the hardware stores and things like that. But anyway, when I was all done, I pulled all the peas, the old pea plants out, and they're still nice and green. And I also did threw in the pea shells that I got the peas out of the shell, you know. And then we had a whole bunch of pea shells, and I put them in there too. And I ran them through a shredder, you know, a garden shredder. You know, it's meant for grinding up tree stumps, not tree stumps, but you know, just yard material, and it grinds it up into kind of a finer mix. So it was pretty well chopped up. And then I took that and shoveled it into the composter. Now, in a couple of days, I think maybe a week, I was out there and I could smell this strong odor. It was a nice windless day, and I could smell this strong odor, like, oh, it smelled like fresh mowed hay or something. And I thought, what is that? And I went over to the composter, and the peas and the pea plants and everything that I'd shredded up and thrown in there, they were hot. I mean, really hot to the touch. And so they were composted down to nothing. And I think it was really fast. It was just 3 or 4 months, and they were composted down to nothing. So when I said earlier, you can do things to speed up the composting process. Well, one of them is, of course, making sure that everything you put in the compost pile is ground up pretty fine. You don't have to grind it up, but you know, just little tiny pieces. And you know, a yard shredder will do that pretty nicely. But I'm not going to bother with that, because I have found that if you just throw these things in there whole, they will still compost. It just takes a little longer. And the other thing that really helps too is this. What I mentioned before was these paper. Now, this is shredded paper off of my office, like I said, on my office shredder. But I'll just dump that in there. This seems like quite a lot. But I learned one time ago, I was listening to some lady on the radio that's a gardening expert, and she was talking about how to do compost. And I think she tried to simplify it as much as she could for people like me who are, you know, simple-minded. And she said it takes 3 things. And it was green, brown, and water. Now, green, of course, is stuff like this. Green stuff that maybe spent peas or weeds or whatever. Anything that's still green. It takes those things. And the brown is anything that's dried out and woody, and you know, like old vines that are completely dried out, or paper. And paper does the same thing, but if you put that in there, it composts down nicely too. But anyway, so if you want to do some compost, if you want to make it faster, and I don't know how much faster you can make it, but you shred up paper like that paper I just threw in there. About 3 weeks ago or so, I threw about that much paper in there. And as you can see, when I took the remnants of what was in there out, there's no sign of paper anymore. It's all composted down. So I think you can speed this up quite a bit if you shred everything you want to put in there. But if you don't want to go through the trouble to do that, you know, just throw it in whole and it will compost. It'll just take a little bit longer. And keep it moist. You know, you don't need to keep it wet. Don't keep it wet. I think most of the time if you throw green stuff in there periodically, the moisture in the green will probably keep it moist enough. But if you notice it drying out, and you have to kind of understand what that means by looking at it yourself, I'm not going to try to explain it. If you notice it drying out, it'll help if you throw a little bit of water in there and mix it around, just to make sure it stays moist. Not muddy, but moist. Like the stuff we just took out of here that you might have seen me doing up there, that was almost on the point of being muddy. So I wouldn't get it that wet, but it still works. But you don't want to get it any more than that. But anyway, that's how you do compost. One more thing. It needs to be aerated. Now you can easily do that by using one of the tumbler type composters and giving it a tumble periodically. Or you can just pile it on the ground and stir it up occasionally with something like a pitchfork. Now you don't have to tumble it or stir it up with a pitchfork if you don't want to. It'll just take a lot longer if you don't do those things. And compost is a great place to throw all your plants, because you know, you can pull them right out and you go, yeah, get out of there. And then you can go right here and throw them right in. And they're gone. You don't need to gather them up, put them in a pile, and throw them in the garbage or do whatever you're going to do with them. They're just gone. And they'll turn into nice, deep, rich soil with lots of, what would you call it, the moisture retaining content that soil has if you put something like vermiculite in it or something like that. It'll naturally have that stuff in it. So that's how you do compost. It's pretty simple. It just takes some time.